Hello everybody and happy Tuesday, August 10th. What do I know today? Getting closer to that big announcement. Will there be more unemployment, POA, and other benefits after September 4th? Well, stay tuned to this video. Also, here in Nevada, I've spoken to the Secretary of Mr. Steve Sisolak, who's our governor. You want to stay tuned because I'm going to talk about something towards the end of this video, what I know, what kind of money we have left to do a stimulus check, and it's not out of the question after Sal CAPANO spoke up today. Yes, $650 million of state funding, not federal funding, of state funding. So stay tuned to the end of this video if you're curious. And if you come across this video from another state, find out what kind of funding. Have your voice, people. Contact your senator and your governor. Ask them what is left over from the last stimulus as far as federal or state. You'd be surprised what you have, and speak up. Okay, I'm going to get to today's breaking news. We're going to talk, you're going to hear a whole lot about this for probably the next maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks with this 3.5 human infrastructure. What we know, and I'm going to give you the facts, 1.2 has passed. What happens now? It goes to the House. And we'll stop right there. Before I go any farther, it would greatly appreciate if you hit the like button. And if you like what you're hearing so far, consider on hitting the bell, subscribing to my channel, and sharing this video. We are really growing. A lot of you have been with me from day one, and we give a lot of money on this channel, and we're approaching 500, and I'm considering giving out more giveaways. And we will get to that 1,000 sooner than later. So thank you very much. I greatly appreciate all the comments on the last two videos. Is totally amazing. All right, I'm going to continue. So here's what we have. So the 1.2, I'm going to go slow on this. It's a lot. I'm not going to give a whole lot of detail because a lot of stuff really doesn't concern us too much. It won 69-30 votes. It's a bipartisan. What bipartisan means, I'm going to explain it to you. Bipartisan means you get both votes. The Republican and Democrat are able to vote. And that's good. It's for bridges, roads, I continue to say this, water, internet. I didn't know internet was in there. Internet? Does that have anything to do? Anyhow, internet. And wildfires, money for firefighters and stuff like that. It's important stuff. But it's not a stimulus check in that. Now, it's actually one bill, but they broke it up. So Nancy Pelosi now will go on her desk, but she says she will not pass this bill unless the 3.5 human infrastructure. Now, what's in the human infrastructure? Is the stimulus checks in there? Is the unemployment's in there? Well, stay tuned. What we know, we're starting to get what's in it. Okay, so far, what's in it is that's important is the child tax credit, because remember, it ends in December. That's going to continue on. They want to go another 3.5 years. If you're approaching 60 years old, wow, what am I? 55 in September. So Bernie Sanders is trying to push Medicare. So right now, Medicare is at 66 or 67. Correct me if I'm wrong. You get Social Security as early as 62. First, he was pushing Medicare for all. His own party don't want it. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the Medicare. But now he's saying Medicare at 60 years old. So that's in there. Climate change. And let me know your thoughts on that. Something must be done, but does it have to happen in this bill? A lot of money. Don't even want to tell you the total on that. We're talking like millions on climate. I'm not saying it's not important, but you notice I haven't said stimulus check yet or unemployment, right? But it's not final. The bill's not final. It's still going to work. This can go on to September, right to my birthday on the 13th. This can go right to September. So what's that mean for unemployment? That's going to be ending for the 26 days. Well, maybe more now because we have a lot of lawsuits. What's that mean for us continuing? Well, I'm going to tell you. So stay with me. So that's where we're at now. Real quickly, Nancy Pelosi is. She said if this doesn't get passed, that's it. We'll just sit on that. So this thing can drag on. And they want a bipartisan on this because I said bipartisan. They want to because they want to save a stay alone bill. Remember Trump did a stay alone with the LWA, lost wage assistance, and gave out $300. It was through the money, and he got it for a few weeks. They want to save that in their pocket as it gets closer to an election. So now, Biden is continuing Jen Psaki, Jen Psaki is the spokesperson for the president. They keep asking her the question, are we finished with unemployment? She has not said yes or no. So, and he has not said yes or no, being the president. Now, I want to share something with you now. So this came out. This is very important. Why there should be more unemployment. Okay, members of the medical community and Dr. Fauci, I quote, "The pandemic is not even close to being over. The worst is yet to come." I don't want to scare everybody. Leave me your thoughts and comments on that. But if that's true, well, that means possible shutdowns, possible, I'm in Clark County here in Las Vegas, Nevada, more capacity lower, maybe, what's that mean? So what's that going to mean for the American people? How are we going to operate our business, and how are we going to get back to work full? So just think what I said. So definitely don't roll it out. Now, if you live in Nevada and you got a message yesterday and it said something, it's saying in red. A lot of you know I have a Facebook group, and an individual let me know. I didn't even see it. I haven't been on. And it said it's going to expire September 4th, and you have until October 4th if you want to apply, meaning you can still apply and get some of that money. They say that. I spoke to the secretary today. They're saying that just letting you know it is over, right? So letting you know to get ready to maybe, hopefully go to school or go back to your job or whatever it is. I said today, I told them, I said, why are you sending that now? And they told me that's because it is ending. We just want to get you ready. I said, but we're not sure, and we're not sure. But here's what I want to tell you. $650 million. I asked them, some states are getting some help. I'm going to name those states. $650 million in state funding is here in Nevada. So I did the math. There's 3 million people who live in Nevada. Okay, they can go ahead and give out $1,000 stimulus right now to all the people. Well, say I don't live in Nevada. Each state has money. For example, California, they gave out $500, or they're going to give out $500. And let me know. I'm reading these states. Have you got anything so far? Florida, $1,000. So let me know. New Mexico, $750. New York, they got $2.1 billion. Yeah. And then you got Texas with 500 and got 500. So, and now I'm finding out we in Nevada has 650. So I'm going to meet with the chief of staff. They want to hear from us. Believe me, people, call them up, ring their phones, call your senator, call your governor, secretary, chief of staff. They'll call you back. You vote them in, whether you're Democrat or Republican. Find out, because there's state funding. Stay with me. State funding that you have, and federal money before anything else is passed. That'll buy us some time if this thing, because I want to give you the facts here. This could drag on in the middle of September, and unemployment is going to end. So you're going to have a lapse. So speak up, and maybe it's time to go ahead and, if they're not going to extend the unemployment, well, how about pass the stimulus, right? They can do it. Even people who are not on unemployment. What about people who are working, right? So they can go ahead and do $1,000 or $500 like Texas. This state needs to do it. I fight. That's what I do here in Nevada. My voice is yours. And I'm not so sure this is all over with unemployment, what I just said. Hey, anyhow, hopefully leave the comments on what do you think of the shirts. The shirts are on their way, hopefully 2 or 3 weeks. Nice of my wife to get them. I'm going to give them out on this channel when I do some contests, along with some more money and gift cards. So let me know what you think on that. And listen, enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Remember, one day at a time. One day at a time. Tomorrow's another day, and there's always a solution on my channel. I'll see everybody later. Ciao.